Hey, agents, Jason here. Hey, I want to give you a quick walkthrough of one of the topics we went over in our connected agent class this morning. So, I'm going to show you how you take the newsletter from Prospect Square and use that in Moxie. Because I find that to be a lot of the challenge people have is, you know, all of your people are already in Moxie and they don't want to have to put those people again into Prospect Square. And I think Prospect Square has a really easy to use newsletter. So what we're going to do first is open two things. So I'm on CB Desk here. So I'm going to open Moxie Works. We're going to let that load up. And I'm also going to go back here to this tab and we are going to open Prospect Square right here. All right, so when you're in Prospect Square, there's all the options here on the left side. Your legend here. So click on newsletter. And the current newsletter, so here's the October newsletter. If you're curious, when can you edit this? When can you change it? Because you can do pretty much whatever you want with this, or you can do nothing. You can just use it as is. But you can edit it prior to October. Hold on a second. Editing is available 7 days before this date. So the next scheduled date is the 28th of October to send out, which will be the November newsletter. So you'll be able to edit it 7 days prior to this date. Right now, here is the finished, just standard October newsletter. So it's got some articles in here. It's got some featured listings. They will be your listings if you have any, or I think they go to office listings next. You can also have some real estate updates in here, and then it's branded with your information at the bottom. So what we're going to do is click on this button right here. It says share on social. So you got a couple options in here. What we want, and we're just going to leave it on the screen for a second here. So see where it says URL right here. This is what we're going to use in a few minutes. So we're just going to leave that there. We're going to jump over to Moxi, and we're going to go into Moxi Engage. Switch this to agent mode. So there's a little button in the top right up here that a lot of people don't see. This is just a button that you can use to send a one-off email to contacts in Moxi. Now, a quick thing to note about this, you can do, anytime you're doing this, I always recommend sending it to yourself first. I'm going to put my email address in there and hit enter. But let's say I have it all set up, ready to go. I could put one of my Moxi groups in here. So let's say, I think I have one called all email. Oh, we'll grab this one. I know I have this one for sure. So I have a group for 2021 buyers. So if I wanted to send this newsletter to them without having to put every single email address in there, I can just grab that group. Next thing is to change your subject. So let's say, you could do some fancy hook or whatever you want here, but I'm just going to put for now October newsletter. Now down here, so this is where we're going to take that link. We'll do that in just a second. But let's say we're going to do hi, and I'm going to use the mail merge feature. So right here, these mail merges is basically going to pull information from your contacts in Moxi. So let's say I got a contact with the name Bob, I got a Bill, I got a John. So if I put this first name here, this text, when this sends out, is going to be replaced with the first name of that person. So it's a way to personalize it a little bit. And then you put something like, hey, hi, hope you're having a great fall. Please click the link below to view my real estate newsletter for October. You can get more creative than that, but that's just what we'll roll with for today. Now, keep in mind, you can link whatever you want. If you don't want to put an image in here and send it that way, fine. You could just say, please click, please click here. And you could highlight that text that you want to use. You hit this little chain looking button up here for link. And what we would do is grab this right here, hit the copy button. We go back over here and we would paste it right here. And that is going to make that the here and please click here linkable. So that when they click on that, it's going to load up that newsletter for them. And we're going to get a little more fancy with that. I'm going to remove that. And we are going to use an image. So I'm just going to grab a picture that I have on my computer here. We're just going to grab this. Here's a picture of a house. Something cool you could do with this, if you're going to do this every single month, send out an email like this, is get with the marketing team or your regional marketing coordinator and have them create an image for you for each month that, kind of aligns with that season. That's branded with Coldwell Banker, that's branded with your personal branding. You just have those all ready to go for the year. So we're going to click the image. You'll know it's highlighted. It turns kind of this bluish color here. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to click that link button, go back over to our Prospect Square tab, hit copy, go back to Moxi, and we're going to paste this right here. Now, when we send this out, first it's going to personalize this. Now, the cool thing to note here is if you don't have a first name for them, it's not going to look like that. I think it defaults to there. Yeah, right here. If there's no name for them, it'll just say hi there. So what we're going to do, just so you can see how it looks, is I'm going to send this to myself. I pull up my email. It usually comes through pretty quick. Again, really important to send these to yourself. All right, I'm going to pull this over because it did come in. So there you go. So here's my October newsletter. The reason I like to send these to myself, I want to make sure the image displays, it looks right, it's formatted correctly, all those things, and to make sure the link works. So I want to click on this image, and there you go. There's the October newsletter. So that's one way you can take the newsletter from Prospect Square and use your groups, your people, and the email feature within Moxi to kind of bring those two together. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy to help you. Have a great weekend.